Okay, family, let's make some all-purpose seasoning. It's quite a few different seasonings. And in here I have, let's see, where's that? Some Himalayan pink salt and some brown sugar. The Himalayan salt, I have half a tablespoon, and I have 2 teaspoons of the brown sugar. And those are packed teaspoons. I'm just breaking up the brown sugar in there a little bit. So I'm gonna set that aside. I know I've already done that. Now I don't think I have enough basil, so I'm going to compensate by adding some oregano. So it's 2 tablespoons of dried basil. I don't think there's 2 tablespoons in here. Okay, so it is. Wow. I did not think it was going to be in there. Be enough in there. So I won't have to compensate with the oregano. 2 tablespoons of turmeric. Two tablespoons of rosemary, marjoram, or bay leaves. Making a mess. I have some rosemary. I am shaking up the spices because stuff sits, it settles, and that's why I'm shaking it up before I add them. Okay. 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. And this is a fine granulated garlic powder from Sam's Club. Oops, almost forgot. Gotta shake it up. I'm gonna get a towel to wipe this out. That way I'm not mixing or combining spices. And actually I don't even think it'll fit in there. So we're gonna use the 1 tablespoon and do it twice. There's one, that was a little bit too much. So I'll take a little bit out of this one. There. There's 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. 1 tablespoon of dried thyme. I think maybe this is the one I don't have enough of. I thought it was, I didn't have enough basil. Actually I do. I looked in there, I can see it. 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons of paprika. Shaking it up. Wipe out the tablespoon. Oh wow, that's not gonna fit in there either. Gosh, I hate when the opening of the jars are too tiny. This is gonna make a mess as I pop it out, I already know. But we're gonna make it work, family. We're gonna make it work. My counters are clean and my hands are clean. So you know what I'm gonna do? Where's my lid for this? I'm going to scoop that into the lid and then into the jar because I don't want to waste it. When you're frying foods, that paprika gives you that color, that golden color. It helps to give you that color. Okay, that's paprika. 2 tablespoons dry mustard. Here's dry mustard. Shaking it up. Where's my 1 tablespoon? Definitely the 2 isn't gonna fit in there. This isn't either. So we're gonna have to shake it up over the jar. Now this all-purpose season, it says to seal it in a tight jar and that it'll keep for up to 6 months. it'll last longer than that because I've had one, I think going on a year. You just have to make sure it's sealed. And I do use a glass jar. There we go. That's the dry mustard. 2 tablespoons onion powder. This fine onion powder. Shaking it up. Yeah, that won't fit. Probably going to have to get another towel. This onion powder smells good, just like that garlic powder did. 1, 2. 1 tablespoon black pepper. And I use this whenever I'm making fish, chicken, any kind of meat. I use this all-purpose seasoning. 2 tablespoons parsley, oregano, cilantro, or coriander. I think I have parsley. Yep. 2 tablespoons of the parsley. There's parsley. 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Turn them around, I know I use them. I don't have an 1/8 teaspoon measure. My smallest measurement is 1/4. So I'm gonna do half of that. Try to anyway. Okay. Turn that around. Celery seed, 1/8 teaspoon of that. Same thing, I'm gonna try to use about a half of that 1/4 of a teaspoon. It'll fit in there. Old Bay, 1 teaspoon of Old Bay. Put a little bit more in there because that teaspoon wasn't quite full. 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. Here's my cornstarch. I already did the paprika. Should have turned it around. Did the thyme. And we need 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. And 2. And the last thing, 1 packet of Sazon Goya seasoning. So there's not a lot of salt in here, but there's a lot of flavor from the other spices because I don't like cooking with a lot of salt. And put the lid on there. I have high blood pressure, so does my younger brother. My sister doesn't have it, but it runs in our family and I don't want her to get it. So now I'm just going to shake this up. Try to incorporate everything. And I think what I also might do is because I'm done doing the measuring, use that spoon to mix it up a little bit. Okay, let's see, let's just add a little bit more. You know, this is just regular paprika. There's really no taste to it. It's not the smoked kind. I keep saying I'm going to use some smoked paprika, but I've yet to use it. I made it a little darker. There's my spices, all-purpose seasoning. And you get in the kitchen, you know what seasonings you like and your family likes, doesn't like. Maybe they like it to be spicy or not as spicy. Just get in there, get your old jar, glass jar, something plastic, reuse it, clean it out real well and then reuse it and put your spices together. That way when you're cooking and you want to spice some stuff up, you already got it made up. And again, I don't use a lot of salt. Maybe you do, but I don't. But there it is. Thanks for coming along and watching me make this. I'll see you in the next video. If you haven't already, like this video, leave a comment, let me know what seasonings you like to use, and subscribe to the channel. All the best to you and yours. Bye for now.